Hello everybody, welcome back to FTL Advanced Captain Edition. So, continuing with our run with the Zoltan A, I think. So, we've got practically no fuel. I'm gonna go to this one because it shows me one more beacon. Sure. Alright, we got a new crew member. It's good on shields. Good, because we needed one. Because we lost a bunch, you know. Well, you couldn't have come in on a better time. Upgrades. There's something I wanted to upgrade. No, we want to save our money for a cloaking device. That's right. What at first used to be a simple nebula is actually filled with a good amount of debris from a brutal exchange between several ships. Sure. Alright. Are we in any form of danger? This thing might be able to pierce a layer of shields. I don't think that one does. Okay, so once the burst laser is ready, we'll try and get our first barrage in of our own. We'll need 60% of our shots to land ideally, and that thing indeed does pierce one layer of shield. Alright, so now we know. 38 doesn't seem that good. Let's see. So we would have gotten 38 scrap. The rest wasn't that noteworthy, so I didn't. And we got 31 now. Okay, so it does seem like those surrender offers are usually the way to go, huh? Well, a Vulcan. But is it the Vulcan? Yeah, it is. I'll probably sell that off. Maybe even here. The Vulcan isn't bad, but it's not that good either, if you catch my drift. And there's our cloak. Highly advanced weapon adjusts its beam pattern, gains 1 damage each time it fires up to a maximum of 4. Wow. Still. What do we want? What do we need? Another weapons upgrade. For the hull laser. So we don't have power for cloaking, but we can always drive from auction if we need. A civilian vessel detached from a few... Yeah, probably won't be able to attack this. Nearby station approaches you. Well-aged Union trader appears on your screen. Federation vessel welcome to our humble outpost. Do you carry any trade goods? Because we are currently buying at good prices. We do not have trade goods. They probably would have gotten, in, like I said, a good price from that. Anywho, blah 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 blah. Missile thingy. So our super shield is not going to be long for this world. I am guessing. Out of the blue. Alright, flag goes in first, although it doesn't matter too much. Burst laser. Hull laser. Halberd beam. Come on, we can hit engines as well, right? There we go. You're hailed. Hey, Captain, should we call it a draw? Ha, just kidding. Bring it on. It's kind of what we're doing. I hope this thing doesn't do all damage. Let's see. I think it can only cause fires and system damage. No, that's straight up all damage. Alright. That's straight up BS. The reason I'm saying that is this practically means this dude's got an infinite amount of missiles. And vessel, yeah, we can't really give you anything. Alright, that's our cloaking powered up. Do we have anything to sell? No. Fuel is dipping again. Still scared shitless about that, huh? Alright, in danger. Well, we could get fuel here. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. I don't think our Zoltan shield will be ready to evade even this. Yeah, one, okay. Alright, we kind of can't wait anymore, so let's try and get this thing done properly. Right, a lot of damage to a lot of things means they will be preoccupied with repairs instead of trying to get that FTL charged. Also means they probably have not a lot of evasion. I'll get around to fixing oxygen in a bit. And this should be their end. Give up, you can't win it. You know, when that beam moves over the next room, you're dead, right? Yeah. Alright, 2 NGs. Go fix that up. And we'll give you some air. Alright, one more power. That means everything is powered up to its full potential, or at least as far as I think it should be. Jeez. Yeah. Let's do one more. And it's empty. Alright, well, at least hopefully we get some fuel here. I don't want to be stuck again. You arrive at a busy arrival of increasing medical suspicion, blah blah blah. Give them 15 missiles. I should have put on the distress beacon, shouldn't I? Alright, we can leave. Factoria and a nebula. Weird. Ah, it's probably acid and smog and all that other good stuff. So there's a store where we'll buy fuel. Or halberd beam, yeah, probably. That's gonna be it. So we still got room for 2 more systems, hacking and mind control, probably. Drones, which means our Zoltan super shield is already gone. Alright, let's give this thing a proper greeting. So that's one of those scouting drones, right? Enemy combat drone. No, it doesn't, but why would you give it to enemy ships? It's just a waste of a drone slot, or unless that's what you're actually going for. Maybe it makes them target better or something. I don't know. Something came up, I don't know what it was. Still haven't went to those options. Yeah. Ah, fire! Well, there's a hull point gone. We'll take care of this fire first, then we'll go to the options and set that, because I'm gonna forget it if I don't do it straight away. Main menu, no options. Where is that? Achievement pop-ups, window focused auto passkey, configure shortcut. Yeah. Event choice selection, brief delay. Right, so there's another store where we'll probably get some more fuel. Local sun, no. Quest. Oh yeah. Well, you only have 2 shields. Rebel cruiser orbits a nearby gas giant is dogged by Federation bomber. They must have detected you. Deserters immediately power up their engine and jump away. You're hailed by the cruiser. This is the Rebel limited offense unit ship with no name. Well, we'll find out a nice desert plant for you. You interrupted. Yeah. You interrupted important negotiations here. Also, we have been informed that you're a high-profile target for combat cruise level. Well, at least he's not running. And that means a lot, actually. Because I just hate it when ships run. So you seem really weak, actually, for where we are. I mean, sector 5, 6. Only 2 shields for a cruiser. I mean, sure, you can do damage to us. That's pretty much a given. We have a cloak. So do you. So do you. We lost 1 shield, but that means once he does end up firing, that quadruple thing will cloak out of its way. Well, his cloak is better than mine. That's for sure. Our evasion is working out brilliantly. I think we're ready to fire again. Oh man, someone almost died. Didn't I not fire the hull laser in the last? Oh shite, I forgot about the hull laser, didn't I? It's okay, it's okay. So, what I'm expecting now to have happened, since I'm always thinking about worst case scenarios, is he's gonna cloak, and that's gonna be enough time for him to GTFO. Yep. Gotta love it when you're right? Jeez. Look at me, I'm a tough cruiser. I can take on anything. Yep, time to run. Repair arm, reverse ion field. Yeah, that's not bad. And I know the enemy ship has a lot. Well, the flagship has a lot of ions. So how much? 40% chance to negate entirely. Yeah. Wouldn't actually mind trying to conjure another one of those. Where are we anyway? Sector 6, yeah. We're still at the store, so let's buy the fuel as well. I thought about it for once. Alright, brown stuff. Nope, acid. They didn't even say that they had a Zoltan shield bypass. Nobody cares anymore about how that thing works. Just I'm gonna go in here to try and prevent some more hull damage, actually. Okay. Who's the shield dude? You're the shield dude. And I can send everyone back. Since industrial activity has declined here, some of the locals have taken up piracy to sustain their livelihoods. Rumor has it that hundreds of ships hide within the dust clouds. One descends on you at this beacon. 3 shields, and we got 6 shots. Yeah, resisted the ion. It's not gonna last. I mean, it is only a 40% chance. 40 isn't bad, true, but as long as it's not a guarantee, you can't really rely on anything in this game. Sure, we'll take that. See if you can get out as dust. There we go. That was a good one. Alright, flak. Burst and hull. Followed by the halberd beam. I'm probably better off doing one of these. 69 scrap, alright. Could upgrade shields, but I'll probably go for engines before that. How much do I actually still get? That's another 5, so that's another 8% dodge. Let's just go like this for now. Keep enough money in for another system if you ever get the chance, which you probably will because we still got 2 sectors after this. This beacon, yeah, I gotta love that beacon. This beacon is flagged as private property of Waypoint Junta. A corporate security ship spots you and starts firing without even bothering to hail. Zoltan ship, you command a ship of the wise and diplomatic Zoltan. These people might still be reasoned with in order to avoid combat. I don't want to avoid combat. Especially not at this beacon. Hey, come on, there aren't too many typos in the game left. If you do end up finding one, might as well milk it for what it's worth, right? I'll be sure to let the people know about this one. You're considerably more well armed than I would have thought. We surrender. Yeah, you probably do. If I don't want to give up 4 fuel, if that was like -4 missiles, then yeah, but it's not. So, looks like we're playing as a douche for once. Ah, so that's why this encounter seemed a lot easier than it actually was. $52 scrap, not bad. And we get to keep all our fuel, so... Small weapon, power of the weapons. Nothing new under the sun here. The unfortunate thing being our super shield will probably melt away quite quickly, unless we keep getting this amount of luck with our dodges. Okay, Albert will be ready in a little bit. Alright, so they're probably going to try and teleport in. So we'll stop that. By destroying the teleporter. Makes sense. Makes sense. So let's not give them any chance to teleport anyone in. Yeah. Good. We can go here. It's a waste of one fuel, maybe more if there's nothing here. Sleaze by fly dinner, sure. For murdering pirates is an ugly necessity these days. Count us in. What do we get? Blah blah blah. Trade goods. So, I don't think I'll ever finish this. Reason is we got one sector left to do it on. So I'm not gonna bother with it too much. Half 15. That gives me one free power to power up whatever. Borders of Wales or the eternal out borders. It's both Zoltan sectors, I think. Federation home space in Zoltan territory. Yep. Well, we know there's combat on those, so we might as well go there. As long as our Zoltan shield holds out, we have nothing to fear from these dudes. We can actually use our cloak to make sure it stays up a little longer. So we definitely want another system in hacking or something to assure our shots will land. I am well aware it'll probably be less convenient on the flagship fight for the sole purpose of it having a super defense drone, as they are apparently calling it. Looks like someone's having a bit of a problem. Maybe we could still pull it off. Then again, we would still have to find a store in order to sell that stuff off. Ion, missile, Pernac beam, and charge heavy laser. Suppose I'm better off trying to dodge the dual lasers, as they can do 4 damage to my super shield. Okay, we're not safe as far as not being able to get hit are, but I'd be amazed if we would get hit here. Let's just put it that way. Our cloak will be ready soon. We still got a bit of super shield left. But they're not dead yet. I love the hull plating. Anyway, with no... There we go. No piloting, I don't think they would have survived that. Okay. Let's keep hitting up those pirates. It's good scrap. Last pirate ship is trying to hide away. Foo clicks. Who the hell are you? Going guns blazing. Loddy doddy doddy do. This is actually a pretty terrible layout for them, because everything is nice and close together, which makes it perfect picking for my halberd beam. Alright, that's probably long enough. Of course, when a thing like that happens, there's not much you can do about it. Let's try that again, shall we? That's what we're looking for. Missile launcher is still up, but so is our cloak. The ship breaks apart. You move into salvage remains usable. The crew congratulates you on the mission well accomplished. Send a burst mission and wait for the trade union contact to arrive. We don't have time. We don't need. Sure, let's wait. Send an FTL package to the closest trade union station. The cargo ship scan. I see everything in order. Well done. We trans cargo, crystal artifacts. So now all we have to do is find the store and sell the buggers off. Now we got a lot of scrap, which I'm eager to get rid of. Problem is, we need a good store to do it. Ignore. Please tell me there's a store here. There we go. Alright, sell all the crystal stuff. Hopefully it's a good enough store so we can get some good things done. Sell crystal artifacts for 37. Alright. Hacking, yes please. Giving me 80% chance to negate it, which wouldn't actually be that terrible. Sure. Now, store, we don't need anything else. What am I going to use this hack for? Probably piloting. Alright, so we don't need it upgraded then. And surprise, surprise, I forgot to buy fuel. Although at this point, I don't think it's too much of a surprise. The enemy seems to be equipped with a combat augment. You detect a strong ion field developing your ship as one of your shield layers collapses. You command a ship of the wise in the planet Zoltan. These people must still be reasonable in order to avoid combat. No, we're not doing that. Reverse ion field now it's readjust, but isn't there supposed to be some line or something in between it? I don't know. Readjust the field pattern to negate the ion field. You augmented projectors keep your shields up even with the ion field present. Suck on that, dipwads. Suppose it doesn't matter if you go for the missile or the other stuff. So 80% to negate ion damage. Miss means 100. Hack the pilot. Fire in the flak. Now we hack. Oh yeah. Communication report at the Zoltan are broadcasting all frequencies. The captain appears on screen, says, yes, I am not surprised your species hardly looks enlightened. Yeah. You know, you really should have checked to see what kind of species are on there, but I see what you're going for there. Could upgrade the hack. Means we could still decide on whether we go for shields or for... Ooh, looks like I got a bit of a problem with fire on board, huh? Well, good luck with that. Do we have anything to sell? No, we got everything we want. We're 35... correction, 34 scrap. I don't think there's too much that we can still do. Drone parts... I don't think we need 18. We'll sell 6. Which means theoretically we should still be able to visit the store, but what would we want? What would we need? We got nothing to sell, so... Yeah, we got nothing. Okay, sensors, why not? And there we go. So, next up we'll probably... Well, the remaining of our scrap will probably go to power. Although we don't really have too much that we can use it on. Okay, free drone parts. We'll go to it straight away because, well, it's probably going to get taken over soon anyway. Your belly detached from station when all the hell breaks loose. A rebel gunboat formation of jumps. Screw it, we've got combat. Let's try the shield, see what we can do here. I'm assuming that's friendly ASB, by the way. Guess we'll find out if it's friendly or not. It ain't friendly. Free asset, danger close. You narrowly avoid a friendly ASB barrage before it impacts into another rebel ship below you. Yeah, we're giving these dudes a what for. I'll doubt I'll be able to use the halberd here. I just got the feeling that we won't be piercing enough shields. Well, guess I was wrong. Oh yeah, because we did damage the engines. That's probably a good enough reason. Now another hack upgrade wouldn't be bad, but I suppose the combination of hack plus flak, which rhymes in a funny way, should be good enough here. Well, for the flagship that is, although we probably won't be relying on our hack for the final phase. Still, we'll upgrade it. You never know, it's best to be well prepared for stuff like that. Alright, more combat, good, good, good. Means we'll get more scrap too. While fighting continues a few clicks away, the wreck of a rebel troopship floats quietly near the beacon. Marines seem to have evacuated to a nearby Federation station because it IDs as rebel and now picks you as an easy target. It picked me as an easy target, so I don't think their setup is that good. Otherwise they would probably ID me as holy shit, get the fudge out of there kind of deal. But hey, who am I to say no to the smartness of the rebels, right? They think they've got an easy target on me. Well, it's their funeral, right? Can I hit more? Yeah, I can. There we go. Wasn't even necessary to hit more. There's no time salvaging all debris from the station. The sum of the fleet's cruiser must have noticed you by now. Everyone get ready to jump. We can try to squeeze out another engines upgrade. Arrive in the middle of a raging battle. Both sides are taking heavy losses. A small squadron flies past and a fighter breaks off, moving towards your position. Alright, so you probably want to avoid the flag here. I'm gonna wait for the flag to fire. There it goes. We can hack. Taking down the shields. Flak, bursts, hull, halberts. Well, we got close to one-shotting them. That would have been sweet. 35. Do we need more power for the oxygen? Yeah, I suppose we'll keep it. See if we can indeed squeeze out another engines upgrade. There's combat here, which doesn't seem to be yet. Another battle is raging here, but the only ships in close vicinity are with the Federation. You hail them and they state that they are evacuating the wounded. A message from local battle command contradicts this. Free asset, be advised. These units have disobeyed direct orders. You are ordered to open fire on the deserters. You know, if I didn't need the scrap, I would probably just let them be. But a bit more scrap can mean another engines upgrade. And we kind of need that for the flagship. I mean, I'm sorry. But orders are orders, right? And the war never changes. Another great game. Missiles are out of sync, it seems. Flak, go. Hull, go. Burst, go. Halberd, go. We will not be defeated, brace yourselves. Okay. Ah. And? Come on. Nothing? Alright. Well, that's a proper shame. Gotta love that fire. Cool as it would be to just wait for them to suffocate. Let's just end things. That's definitely another engine's up. Ah, one scrap? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, we'll tag along. Continue. You are usually a master of evasion. So we'll stop at 35. That's quite big. I should have actually... I'm going to try to be a bit more smart about this. And it doesn't matter at all. It's basically just for my own peace of mind type of stuff. I'm going to start hacking the engines on these ones because I really want to see how well those engines are. Then again, 35. Let me see. It's not manned. So, yeah, wait, it is manned. So that's a 5% bonus, 30% evasion would be level 6 engines? Could be 6. Either way. Current evasion is now 0, and that's where it'll hopefully stay for the rest of this encounter. Went for 02. It's probably a pretty potent hack, so we'll power up that other oxygen bar. Or we can destroy the hack right here, right now. Not quite. So yeah, I'm doing this entire fight to get one more scrap in. In case you were wondering. And I need one more scrap to get 2% extra evasion. Alright, so that's gonna be it then. 51% evasion. It's flagship time! Did I sound excited? I shouldn't. Yeah, this is the one where I need like 50 special things I know. I think you need full shields, full engines, a slug crew member, I think a fully upgraded teleporter. Medbay. I don't have that stuff. How dare you, this compression is simply off. You probably don't even know what the Federation has done in all its glory. You're just a lapdog who will put you down. There's nothing to negotiate. You cannot withstand us. That means we have already won. Rebel Admiral gives a long look. Prepare to be target. Let's end this. Blah, blah, blah. And so on and so forth. Right, so I'm hoping I'll be finally able to finish this flagship. I targeted the wrong thing. I might just get the fudge out of here now. Yeah, I'm gonna look if I can jump. Yeah. Alright, we'll reset. Now we have to beat it though. Let's try a different route. As you wish, the massive black substance around approach you dead on. Okay, so that just ends up in combat as well. You need a lot of stuff to make that work. We will dodge. Well, it doesn't matter for now. I suppose if the ions are sort of synced up, we'll evade those. Doesn't. Oh, yep, they are. Okay, cloak. I know we had an 80% evasion to negate it, plus a 51 chance to just let him miss, but still. The missiles, if they hit us, we'll lose 1, maybe 2 on our Zoltan shield. Same with the burst laser. Can't say the same thing about the other one, so yeah, that's my reasoning behind that. You fucker! Should have seen it coming. He's probably gonna get all his shields back before he ever gets out of that cloak. Yep. God fucking damn it. Well, we'll wait. We're actually gonna wait until he cloaks again before we do this. I just want this first one to actually. Okay, I'll have to deal with mind control. It's just an NG. I don't think it'll be doing too much damage to us. Ah, still lost a weapon though. Should have sent someone in sooner. It's my fault. No excuses there. No excuses there. Strong mind control though. No reason not to fire that on an empty room, I would say. Cool. First phase done, even though we trotted along for quite a while. By trotting, I mean missing quite a bit and stuff like that. We got 1 spare power. Do we have anything we could possibly put that in? Med bay, but that's no good for us. If we had 1 more scrap, we could do shield upgrade. Which would just mean that if it gets hit once, we won't lose a shield bubble. Alright, so we got that hyperkinetic drone. Let's see if we can actually get one past that now. I totally could. I know, I went for yeah, I actually went for that. That's stupid. Just means we'll clamor harder on them shields, I guess. Hammer hard. One hit, 2 missed, and the one that hit got resisted. think we made a fine choice buying that second reverse ion field. Another 2 resists. So I don't know if it just stacks or if it's twice 40%. And believe me when I say that does make a difference. I mean, it would be like 40% once, 40% again doesn't count up to just 80% in total. I could do the math, but I can't really be bothered. So I don't think we're gonna get hit, but better safe than sorry. Am I right? Final one. So he's got a super shield of his own this time around. That'll help him a bit. And the offset seems to have been fixed, which is good. Although I am surprised why this is still a 4-room thing, though. So we have to worry about a hack too, as long as we got this little beauty right here. That beauty being our Zoltan super shield. We don't really have anything to worry about just yet. Alright, here comes the hack, and we immediately get hit by a missile. He's hacking our medbay. What an idiot. Once the super shield is gone, it seems like the evasion went along with it. But we upgraded our shields. Now we did get hit there. Didn't lose a shield bubble. Doesn't matter. We had an engine there, but still. Alright. Can't really say why I decided to hack then and there. He's probably going to cloak soon anyway. But that was a good hit. I know the flagship is randomized and all that, and I know is what I'm going to say is probably not going to be able to be happening anytime soon. Imagine that flagship had 2 ion cannons as its main guns. It can't happen, so don't think too much about it. The reason I know that it can't happen is simple. It's drawn from a pool, and I don't think there's any ion weapons in that pool. They're in there for the side weapons, but I don't think there's any ion weapons in the middle. Probably just to avoid stuff like I think I just said. Makes sense. Suppose it's also for balance. I mean, if you have a flagship that can't do anything to you on the second phase, even that's BS. I mean, he's got the super weapon and stuff, which always has the theoretical chance because you can only get up to 4 shields. Okay, let's hack. Every freaking time. We're going in anyway. Hit all the rooms. Alright, it's got rock plating. Evasion abandoned us there for a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna be that bad. Unless that happens. I mean, if 2 of those shots hit, we would have been done. No, let's just have pretty much everything miss. There we go. Alright, taking care of the flagship. Good. A good, sweet victory after a few lost runs. Feels good. The Randicator. We'll be re-rolling our flagship on the next episode. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you're still enjoying the series. If you just support by commenting, liking, and or subbing. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.